What is up everybody and welcome back to another Among Us video. So I was playing Friday Night Funkin' for several hours after my last encounter with Evil Boyfriend. So I was playing Among Us at around 3 in the morning. It was after I finished playing Friday Night Funkin', and that's when I encountered Evil Boyfriend. But little did I know that he wasn't alone. There was someone watching from the sky, and that was Girlfriend. And before we get any further into this video, if you're a fan of Friday Night Funkin', make sure to drop a like down below. And if you're new to the channel and want to see daily Among Us stories, make sure that you hit that red subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. But now, let's begin with this story. So something strange happened to me while I was playing Among Us. I wanted to investigate the issue between Boyfriend and whatever was wrong with him. He was evil. He also looked very different. He was purple and had this weird symbol on his chest. So I got into a match on the Scaled, and I was a crewmate. I didn't want to waste any time and I wanted to investigate this issue because Evil Boyfriend seemed to be after me, and it wasn't a good start because I found a dead body in the cafeteria, and that's the location where I found Evil Boyfriend. I let the crewmates know that the body was in cafe and that it was Brown. At least that's who I think it is. Could have been someone else. So I took my chances and I voted for Brown, and he was the imposter. But when I spawned back in, communication was sabotaged, and I was alone with Yellow. I was still unsure if the music came from communication, so I looked around, because that's why I heard it last time, but there was nothing. Just dead silence. Another body was reported, and we won right away. This isn't looking good. I then found a lobby with the name Girlfriend Friday Night Funkin', and I joined the lobby to see if I could find Boyfriend, but then I was banned. I don't know why. I just wanted to play. I then found a lobby with the name No Visor, and I joined, but I wasn't sure if this was a real No Visor. He was just standing there not moving. I opened the chat and No Visor said No Visor, the usual, and I found this really creepy because it was late at night. It was about to be 3 in the morning. I hid behind the crate to make sure No Visor didn't see me, even though I got right in front of him, but he wasn't paying attention. No Visor was then banning everyone from the lobby, except me and a few others, and we were then disconnected. And it wasn't my Wi-Fi or the game, it was someone else. I wanted to be far away from No Visor, since the times that I've seen him was on the Scaled and sometimes the airship. I was a lucky crewmate because I was the imposter, and I haven't been the imposter for so long on Polis, but I had a plan to win this game. I was faking tasks and then I made my way over to the laboratory where I would eventually turn off the lights. I wanted to keep track of who would go to lights and who wouldn't, and that's when I did my first elimination. I took out Brown in storage, which is perfect. I was an admin and I vented all the way to laboratory. I wanted to be far away from the body, and the other imposter turned off the lights, which gave me time to escape. I could then hear music, and I've heard this before. This is from Friday Night Funkin'. Does that mean that Boyfriend is near? Or could it be someone else? I checked vitals and 2 crewmates were dead. I was behind one of them, and then a meeting was called. I let the crewmates know that there was 2 bodies and vitals. I wanted to seem less suspicious, and nobody was ejected, which gave me and my friend a chance to get a double elimination. But what's causing the music? I was back in the game and I could hear it again. I didn't know what to do, so I just stood next to the computer. And I was waiting for the number to drop so I could get my next elimination. But the music was getting louder and it was driving me crazy. So I made my way over to the dropship, which I think is where the noise is coming from. And that's when Demon Girlfriend flew from the sky and then disappeared. I ran out of the dropship because I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was supposed to be Boyfriend. Where did Girlfriend come from? I then found my imposter buddy in the office, and I took out Cyan and we won. But what is wrong with Girlfriend? Why does she look like a demon? I had no idea what happened to Girlfriend. Why does she look like a demon? And what happened to Boyfriend as well? He was evil. And a totally different color. I was getting really worried because it was late at night and I had no idea what was going on with my game. Why is it connected to Friday Night Funkin'? The games are not even the same. What does boyfriend and girlfriend want from me? I just want to be far away from everyone. As I was trying to process my thinking, we got into the game. Luckily I was a crewmate, but what made it worse was that the lobby was a lot more dark. I could hardly see anything, and when I entered electrical, the lights turned off, and I could hear the music again. There is no way I'm entering that electrical room, not when the lights are off. I eventually made it to office and I did my card swipe, and I was so nervous that I couldn't do it. Something can be watching me. Something is watching me. I checked vitals and there was a crewmate that was dead. I'm gonna let someone else report that. I'm just gonna do my task. I checked vitals again and 2 more crewmates were now down, and the lights were off, but luckily a body was reported. The majority of the crewmates voted for pink, but many of us skipped, so they weren't ejected. I was now back in the game and the lights were off, and I could hear the music once more. I then went back to the dropship to see if I could find Demon Girlfriend. I wanted to have a word with her, but she wasn't there. No one was there. Another meeting was called, and then Cyan was randomly ejected. No one even mentioned him. At least I don't think so. Why isn't anybody voting for Pink? Now that I was back, I wanted to look around the map. Where could the music be coming from? I checked communications to look for any clues, but nothing. So I was checking every single corner of Polis to make sure that I can find my next clue. And so far I found nothing. While I was in laboratory, the lights turned off, and I could hear the music again. I had no idea where the music was coming from, but I'm pretty sure it must be the dropship. Does that mean that girlfriend is there? I didn't want to be anywhere near that location, so I entered decontamination, where I found Maroon. Purple was also there, so I just decided to leave. I didn't want to die. I'm just gonna do my medbay scan and just relax for a little bit. But then Purple's body was reported, and 2 other crewmates were also dead. Didn't I just see Purple a second ago? I expected Maroon to be ejected, since they were the last person I saw in Specimen, but the votes tied. This game is so confusing. All these players are confusing, but then my game randomly crashed the moment I died. I entered another lobby and I had to get to the bottom of this. I began to search across the map of Polis to look for any clues. I checked communications and that's when I heard the music. So it definitely wasn't coming from here. It was coming from the dropship. So I made my way over there. And that's when my screen began to glitch. My game then completely froze. And that's when Demon Girlfriend flew from the sky and took me away. Like and subscribe to see more stories.